Yo, what is up, boys? Yo, it has been quite a minute that I have made another video on the channel. As you guys I've been trying to stream a couple times in the past 2 weeks, but I'm still trying to get all the stuff figured out with the new PC, and also there's a lot of stuff happening in my life right now, which is very positive. I'm really happy that we're going into this direction, which I really think is going to impact the channel a lot on what we're going to be able to do for the channel and everything, and just pursue freaking dreams, guys. But before we get into the juicy stuff, I just wanted you guys to know a quick update on the channel before we get into the Treyarch news and Black Ops shit, the Aether storyline. Just so you guys that officially in about a month and a half, I'm moving out of my parents' house, and I'm actually moving into my own apartment. And this means being alone, being able to record more videos, freaking being me and streaming while freaking screaming, freaking doing my stuff. I don't want to get evicted as well, so I'm not going to try to do too much crazy stuff. But yes, we're going to be moving into our own apartment, and as well, I'm going to be able to actually purchase my own internet, which is going to be very helpful for streaming and just doing a bunch of other stuff, guys, because you guys know streaming does take a lot of internet, and we're actually going to be able to do some good quality streams finally, getting the rest of the PC parts that I am currently needing for my PC. That includes a CPU cooler that I ordered about 2 days ago, and also for the next month and a half, I'm going to be working a whole lot of hours to actually gain the money to probably buy like another monitor or some shit like that, 240 hertz, or just some extra money, just because I'm living in an apartment. I kind of want to have that safe little space of money that I can just keep to myself. It's some grown-up shit. I maybe don't expect you guys to understand, but that's gonna be me for the next month or so, and then in a month and a half, we are going to be getting back on the grind for a lot of videos, streaming and stuff, and I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen with the new internet and just living on our own. And also, I really want to start doing a podcast on the channel. I'm gonna actually purchase a mic that actually fits for podcasting. For just like a small podcast to start out with. I'm gonna try to get people on the channel to talk for a podcast about some subjects. Mostly, I'm hoping about some freaking news on a bunch of different games. We could talk about Call of Duty, just a bunch of freaking different stuff. Zombies, the new Call of Duty that's coming out, Modern Warfare 4, a bunch of new games, Rainbow Six Siege, I don't even know, dude, a bunch of stuff that I'm looking to do with this podcast, and we're going to be purchasing that mic in a bit, hopefully starting that podcast when we get into the apartment. But without any further ado, without delaying too much, we are going to get into the main subject of today's video, which is the Aether storyline officially being answered as, or announced as, finishing in Black Ops 4, which I don't know why everybody's so surprised with that. I'm pretty sure they already stated that, like, before the game actually came out. I'm pretty sure Treyarch said that this was the last game where the Aether storyline is just completely dropping it off at the end of the DLC cycle, and I don't know why people are so surprised about this, because I don't know why, but I feel like I already knew it. It might not have been Treyarch that said it, although I'm pretty sure that they did say it, but it's officially confirmed that the Aether storyline is ending in Black Ops 4, and I kind of wanted to give my opinion on that real quick, because I have been following this storyline from the beginning, like a lot of other people and a lot of other YouTubers out there have already made their point across this, and I feel like it's not too bad, bro. I feel like the Aether storyline has been going on for quite a while, and I feel like after watching Endgame, I really kind of embrace the choice that they're making of ending the storyline at this point, because if you guys did see Avengers Endgame, I'm not going to spoil it for any of you guys, but once the Russo brothers actually, made the movie, they announced that it was like the completion of the 10-year last cycle that they've had with Iron Man and Captain America and all that stuff. But it started with Iron Man, and for like the past 10 years, they've been making the MCU movies, and I've been following that as well. And with Endgame, it just really ended well. And I feel like, or I really want them to do the same thing with the Aether storyline. I really want them to kind of wrap it up in a good way, which doesn't necessarily need to end happy, sad, like anything. I just want it to be a good ending, you know? And I really hope that they're not going to hold themselves back because of the, you know, past couple of months, the lack of content, everything. I really hope they're not going to hold themselves back, and this is not just because of a lack of, I don't know, freaking revenue that the studio is making or whatever, Activision freaking holding these dudes. I really hope it's going to be good, and I don't know, I feel like it's going to be a good direction for the zombies community to head into. I know that a lot of you guys are like, what, dude, the Aether storyline ending, they can't freaking do this. I don't know why. I really feel like I have a different approach to this, because I want the zombie mode to evolve. As you guys do know, innovation is the core idea of zombies on this channel, and I feel like by ending the storyline for the Aether storyline, I feel like they're really going to be able to do a lot of stuff with zombies, and they're not just going to have to keep themselves inside of a box and try to follow, you know, these Aether storyline rules and stuff. So I don't know, a lot of people are really sad about this. I'm not too sad. Of course, you know, I'm gonna feel much different when the last cutscene for Aether storyline is gonna come by, and the emotions are just gonna rise. But of course, man, I really do think that it's going to be a good ending, and I really believe in Treyarch for this one. I just really hope they don't let us down, and just because that they had to, you know, cut off some time of the cutscene and stuff and the story making. So that is pretty much my idea of this whole Aether storyline ending. I want the zombies game mode to actually evolve. I want it to become something that a lot more people can get into without, you know, having to know the storyline. I want it to be so that a lot of players can just jump in and actually enjoy the mode without even understanding a single bit about the storyline. I want it to just become a game basically just like, you know, Fortnite, Apex Legends, dude, I don't freaking know, Rainbow Six Siege. I'm just naming a bunch of random freaking games, but for you to play these games, you don't have to know anything about the game. You just play the game, you know? There's no storyline to it or anything. You don't have to get into a storyline of the game to actually get interested into the game. You just play the game and that's it. And I really want them to do that with the next Black Ops Zombies, or not Black Ops Zombies, I'm sorry, but the next zombie modes that are going to come. And I really hope that they figure out a way to actually make zombies a competitive game mode where like actual zombie fans and stuff can start proving themselves that they're better than others. So I want them to find a competitive mode so it can be more replayable, which is the reason why I want them to end the Aether storyline, is because I want them to make the maps more replayable and try to find a competitive twist to it that can actually make it so that people will play the maps for a much longer span of time and don't really stop playing after like a week after the DLC comes out and then the dry streak. Because you guys do know, like, they said a bunch of stuff at the start of this before the game release, and Black Ops 4 is still the same as other games. There's still the dry streaks. There's still, you know, no content being dropped every week. Gauntlets are absolutely irrelevant, and the factions still aren't in the game, and we're basically almost on the road to like DLC 3 soon. So yeah, it's going to be pretty weird. And of course, if you guys are wondering if I'm going to be able to fit DLC 3 in my schedule, I really hope I will be, even though I'll be working 40 hours a week for the next 5 weeks. I think it's going to be the next 5 weeks I'm going to be working a lot of hours, but I hope I will be able to, you know, contribute some time to DLC 3 if it does release in those next couple of months, which I'm pretty sure it is going to. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the Aether storyline. And then to the next subject of the video, I don't want to make this too long, but Black Ops 5, dude, I have seen the videos today, the leaks. It is very weird, man. I don't know why they're going that. I don't know, dude. It's kind of weird. People are getting hyped for Black Ops 5 already when we don't even know the official name for the next Call of Duty, even though everybody pretty much knows it's Modern Warfare 4. I feel like if they go the Black Ops 5 route, I don't want it to just continue down this path of just lack of content. I don't know why, dude. Just the past game, Black Ops 4, has just kind of unhyped me for the Black Ops series for some reason, because I just feel like Black Ops 4 was kind of a Black Ops 3.5, if you guys do know what I'm saying. I just kind of feel like it was very, I don't know, pale compared to Black Ops 3. There wasn't too much changes. I don't know. I am pretty excited of the fact that they do say Black Ops 5, because, you know, Black Ops 1 through 3 was very good. Black Ops 4 was good as well. It's just the updating factor of content, and it would have been a good game if we wouldn't have a bunch of these mainstream games today just having to compare to, you know, like Fortnite and a bunch of other games that are just absolutely shredding it in the industry right now, that are just updating their game every week. Of course, it wouldn't have hurt the game that much if we didn't have all these mainstream games right now that are just blowing up, but sadly, this is what the game industry is now, and that's what interests people, is really the content that releases weekly or just, I don't know, every 2 weeks, and Black Ops 4 just didn't hold up with that. So I don't know why. It just kind of ruined my sort of image for Black Ops series, but of course, I've played 1 through 3. I know how Black Ops 1 was good, Black Ops 2 was good. They really need to change up the feel of Black Ops once again, so that it doesn't feel like a Black Ops 3.5 or a Black Ops 4.5. If they're going to release Black Ops 5, and I really want them to go back to the old Black Ops 1 feeling, like a cool, clean cut, just smooth, man. It was so smooth. I like the fast-paced mechanics from the new Call of Duties. I just want them to go back to like a fast-paced, but like Black Ops 1 style game, and I feel like that would really shred it for a new game in the industries right now, and I really think it'd be good for the Black Ops series. But apart from that, I think that Black Ops 5, it's pretty early just to assume it. Modern Warfare 4 is going to be coming out in, I don't know, a couple of months. We're going to have to see the release for that as well. But I'm really excited, first and foremost, for Modern Warfare 4, because I love the Modern Warfare series, and that's going to be sick. I really am curious to know what the third-party game mode's going to be, because usually that's what all the games have these days, and I really hope they don't do a zombies, or if they do zombies, make it somewhat interesting and bring it really outside of the box, just so it could be a sort of like Infinite Warfare style thing. So I don't know, man. They really just need to do something different with zombies. I feel like the real zombies experience nowadays really just needs to be completely out of the ordinary, just so we can test out a bunch of all the different styles that zombies can have. And I really think that that's what the interesting part is to zombies as well, is that you could play it in so many different ways, and just as long as they keep the core factor to, you know, what zombies is, I feel like they could do a lot of changes to the actual game mode, and it would only be positive at this point, because as long as they just keep the storyline going for the end of Black Ops 4, the Aether storyline, they can't really screw it up anymore. So I feel like it would just really be good for these studios to take a chance and actually just go for it, man. And yeah, that's pretty much just sums up my opinion on whatever this whole Black Ops 5 leak is. Of course, it's pretty cool. It kind of gets me hyped up, but I want to see Modern Warfare 4 first before they go into another Black Ops 5 and just tell us complete lies about the game and just keep us on a dry content game. But yeah, I am going to keep myself tuned in for that, and as I said at the start of the video, we're going to be pretty busy for the next month or so, so I'll be trying to stay tuned with that, and hopefully things are going to get pretty wild in about a month or so. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. It was quite of a long one, but I still did hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Probably a stream coming out tonight, and yeah, peace out, boys.